Hi, it's Aussie Stitcher Belinda coming to you on this 1st of March, oh my god, 2023. Hope you guys are going great. Sorry for the mess around me. We're in the middle of swimming lessons and washing walls to hopefully paint. So it's all a little bit, I just want to lower you guys a little bit. Right. I want to show off my shirt, so I will lower and then lift up. On a second. But Vicky from Stitch and Button made Jeff and myself these shirts. So our farm is called Orlando Grazing. And she put a tractor, and we have lambs, wheat and hay. And then she's got that, and where we brought the farm. And these are super cool. They're super nice. We really appreciate it, and I wanted to show you before because it came in with last video, but it just didn't happen. I think they were in the wash or something. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you now. Love them. Thank you so much again, Vicky. All right, I had my diary just over here. I did close to 5,500 stitches. So I had a really good stitching month. So it was really busy, and there was quite a few days I didn't stitch, but I had quite a good couple of days of stitching on a Sunday. So that was, you know, made up where I didn't stitch. So let's get into it. So the first whip I'm going to show you is my oldest whip. I'm supposed to be working on 100 stitches a day, and I did the grand total of 1,454 stitches. When school really went back, I just didn't have time. So I'm trying to dedicate Sundays or one day over the weekend, every weekend, that I stitch. And it's half stitches, and there's a lot of block stitching, which in a very good stitching session, I can get quite a lot done. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. It's called Winter Lace, and it's a gold collection from Dimensions. Here it's where it was before, and I've just realised what those white dots were, because I'm slow. And here is it now. I just realised that that white bit, it's him blowing air. Yeah, no comment, guys. But I filled in, not that you can really see, all in here. And the end of the page is about here. Still got a lot to do. I'll be really glad when this is finished. So my goal is, once this is finished, then I will work on Joan Elliott's Lady Rose, and then when that's finished, I'll think of something else. I'll have a look what my oldest whip is. Okay, I also worked on A Heaven and Earth Desired Breathe, which was a gift to me by Sammy J Stitches. I'm gonna have to put a preview of the pick in because I don't have it. And this is what it looked like before. So that was not very... Now I started this on the 1st of November 2019. So quite a while ago, and I have probably done 3,000 stitches. It's not even a page finish, guys. Anyway, that is where I'm up to now. So I basically worked across here a bit and worked down. So, and I did 1,076 stitches. I think I need to focus, I need to focus on one of my full coverages. Outback Storm, I want to get finished. So that might be coming for a focus for a finish. But I don't have a lot of stitchy time. I work on 6 projects a month. And when I've got certain focuses, it makes it hard. But I would like to add, at some point in the rotation, a full coverage that will stay. I did do it 2 years ago, and I got all the way across on Outback Storm in a page done up, a full page. The rest were just like little bits. So yeah, I need to get back into it. I really do enjoy stitching full coverage. I also worked on Inspiration by Rosewood Manor. Love this. Not sure how I feel about the actual centre per se, but I love the border. And I think I would like the centre once it's stitched, because the colours are coming out that little bit brighter. And again, I started this on the 4th of August 2017, and this is on 32 count Gold Digger Old Map by Colour Cascades. So here it's where it was before. And, sorry, not very organised. And here we are now. So I finished the page that I was working on and done across this page. So I think this is like 1 page, 2 pages, and I'm into the 3rd. And I did 777 stitches. I have been feeling like I want to go across, focus on some of my projects that are quite big to get across. So like Anzac, Inspirations, Spangle, those kind of ones, not necessarily Mirabilia, my fancy ladies. Just to get like a top row done on all of them. So many plans, so many wants, so little time. Right, speaking of Anzac, I just realised I wrote the wrong fabric down on my little card. This is Anzac by Long Dog Sampler, and I did 984 stitches on this one, and I can't tell you the fabric because I wrote down the wrong one on this. But for those who are new, I picked this fabric. It's a 32 count because it kind of reminds me of the dirt, especially when they do the maps. And I chose 310 as my thread to represent the Maori tattoos, because Anzac is Australia and New Zealand. Not that it's spelled correctly here because it's A-N-Z-A-K, but Anzac is Australia and New Zealand Army Corps, and it's very special since World War I when we fought together, and it's just, and we celebrate Anzac Day on the 25th of April. It's special. So anyway, I did the spider up here and the lighthouse. So I think I just about got a page finish. So this is one that I would like to get this bit done, and then, which I think is 2 pages by looking at it. So this one is coming out again this month, but I think I might just see if I can keep plodding along with it and seeing if I can get to the end, depending on time and my other focuses, and then pick another whip and do that, and pick another one to at least get with some of these sampler type ones all across the side, so that I can, 1, make sure it fits the fabric, 2, just then you can do a bit more picking and choosing where you want to go. That's kind of where I would like to go. Right. Another one that I'm working on every month is, of course, December Fairy by Mirabilia. And this is worked on 32 count Belfast Opal Frozen by Chromatic Alchemy. And I did 1,186 stitches. Oh, before pick. So, and I worked more on the dress. So I worked in here, and I think a little bit in here. This is where her legs go, in here. So this dress comes out down here, this comes a little bit out here, and then legs. You know, it looks, when I'm stitching this, I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if the fabric was the right choice. I'm not stopping it now. Sophie picked the fabric, so it's hers. But it does look good on it when I'm not sitting so close to it. So yeah. And the last one that I worked on is A Perfect World by The Scarlet House. And the quote says, "In a perfect world, you'll find me here with the birds and the flowers and the dogs and the deer." And I'm using all specialty, the threads, so the Wheat Dye Works and the Gentle Arts, with 310 as the black. And this is stitched on 36 antique ivory that I got from 123 Stitch. This is where it was before. And I did 1,032 stitches. And here we are. And I'll just bring it a bit closer where I worked in. I did this plant and this grass. Now, I had grand plans of, I was going to finish this year. I'm doing well in the speaking. But I think if I can get this bit done, I'll be doing really well this year. and that leaves me that last page next year. I don't know if it's going to happen. We will try. Everything else I kind of want to get done. I just don't know if I'm going to get there. So, but we can try. And that's all I worked on, which is quite a lot. So I'm going to be working on, you know, shock horror, bit of plans. I'm going to try and work on, well, winter, lace, emerald mermaid, Anzac, autumn queen, which I didn't get to, so I'd like to get 1500 stitches on her, and December fairy, and probably a perfect world again. Those are kind of my focuses, with emerald mermaid being Stitch and Button's pick for the month. She's also picked a full coverage, but I don't know if I'm going to get there or not. So, still roughly the 6 whips. If I can get anything else extra in, I will, but not necessarily pushing it. So I'm going to go into what I have brought, and then I have a giveaway for my 2,000 subscribers. How exciting. But first, I did the mystery box with pole stitches again. And I got this Joan Elliott chart. And while I don't hate it, and it's something I would stitch, it's not something I would put up on my wall. So I'm gifting this to a friend that I know will like it. And it's becoming a bit like that now. You've got I've got limited time, limited wall space. Is it something that I want to go up on my wall? Or something my kids would like, and that's neither. So, yeah. They also had this as a free chart. I might add that in my giveaway at some point. I was going to send that to Vic, but I think I might add that into one of my giveaways. This is not a full coverage I would do. It is a full coverage, but it's just not something I would stitch. But the fabrics are stunning. So this first one is Moon Opal, 28 count Lagana. And it's just beautiful. And this one is Sunshine Girl. I love both of these. This is one of the reasons why I love getting the boxes. They don't smell as much as they normally do. Just to get the mystery fabrics. There hasn't been one that I went, oh, I wouldn't stitch on that. So, both were 28 count Lagana. I also got some mail from Stitch and Button. And one of the things I got was a whole bunch of these. I asked her very nicely if she could print me out some. That's how I'm now knowing when my start dates are and things. She normally puts one in her free bag. But I wanted a whole extra, so she did this for me. I also brought from her one of the snap trays. So let's see if I can just, while we're here, you snap the corners together like so, and it becomes a nice little tray that I can put my pens and scissors and all my good stuff, and I love them. I also got 2 of the thread catchers. So I got this one, and I got a John Deere one, just because I like the John Deere one. She also sent me one of these bead things to try for your beading. It's very sticky, and apparently you can throw these in the washing machine and they come out clean and still sticky. So I'm going to give this a go. I also brought off her this chart. If you need me, I'll be out in the bee garden by Hand String Sampler. I kind of think I might do this for my mother-in-law. She keeps bees in Scotland. And then I went to town and brought a whole bunch of needle minders that I really didn't need, but my excuse is, she also sent me a needle, that my daughters are now stealing my needle minders from when they're doing diamond painting to hold back the paper. So don't worry your pretty little mind, people throw rocks at things that shine, and feeling slothy, need a coffee. A Doctor Who one, and keep your out of my pasture. There's a bad word there. A Doctor Who, a quokka, a Doctor Who. Now quokkas are native to Rockness Island, and I am in WA. I've been to Rockness. Didn't take a selfie with a quokka, but they are cute. Another Doctor Who, and if only sarcasm burned calories, I would be thin as a rake. I would be. So would everyone else I know. So, and that's what I brought from Stitch and Button. Right now, though, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm giving away 2 Stitch and Button bags, and I was only going to do 1 giveaway, and then I decided to do 2 because I'm at 2,000 subscribers. I still want you to put down a Flosstuber that you are following that is under 1,000 subscribers, preferably any that are really low that you would like to see boosted. But if you have a preference, if you would like and there's stuff in here, so I'll show you what's in the bags as well. But if you would like the autumn bag, just put like the subscriber that you would like to, that is under 1,000, and put autumn. And if you like the airmail one, put airmail. And if you don't care, put both. But the condition is, you need to be a subscriber, 18 years and over, so you can give me your address, and you need to put down a Flosstuber that is under 1,000 subscribers. And I would encourage anyone who's watching this to go back and look through the comments and maybe find some new subscribers. It's really nice. A lot of people put a lot of hard work into this, and I would like to see them get some more subscribers from it. So in the autumn bag, the inside is this fabric. This is the key, pull through. And in it is a whole bunch of goodies from Stitch and Button. So a pair of scissors, a needle minder, either one of these thread pulls or threader, a floss ring with some floss cards and stickers so that you can number or write what threads you have, plus 2, 3 of the project information cards. So that is in the autumn bag. So if you just solely want this one, put autumn bag or autumn. And in this bag, in the middle, it's like a newspaper article with this as the zipper pull, aeroplane. Also in it we'll have 3 project cards, but I'm also putting in this Blackbird Designs All Joys for Thine. So it's just the one, is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one chart. And the threads are Colour, Weeks Dye Works and CC. Classic Colourworks, that's what I was trying to think of. Design size is 165 wide by 135 high. So that will be in the airmail one. And if you don't care which one you get, just put both. And one person, one bag per winner, not if you happen to want both, you don't get pulled for both. But that's my giveaway. I hope, and generally want to say a big thank you. I'm not very consistent. My life is very hectic. I don't do lots of stitching. I mean, I do more than some people, but you know, generally. And like at the minute, my house is a mess, and I'm probably a bit of a mess myself because it's busy. Between working, kids, farm life, because we do own a farm, and we're in the process of hopefully buying another one. And it's busy. So I also want to put to you, did you want me to do fortnightly-ish videos? They'll be roughly maybe 15 minutes long. My videos once a month is about the 30-minute mark. Would you like to do fortnightly videos if I can swing it? Would you like to see more content on our farm? I wouldn't necessarily post pictures of us per se, but I might do like a thing when we're seeding or harvesting, maybe some clips of sheep now and then. We have the South African sheep, so the Damas, Dorpers and Vanores, which are sheep that shed their own wool. We don't shear mules, crutch or anything like that. I also don't want to be stung by animal rights people. Everyone has their own opinion and it's a free world, but I don't need the criticism, especially when I know how well we look after our sheep. But it's a free world, each to their own. But let me know what you think. Like, I don't know, I honestly don't know if I would make it every 2 weeks, to be, really honest. But if I had enough people going, yeah, we would watch a 15-minute video with occasional farming stuff, if you could swing it, then I might give it a go. I feel like also I would remember some more bits that I've done stitching. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Let me know your opinion as viewers. I will be leaving my Ko-fi link down below. If you want to donate, buy me a coffee, do not feel in the slightest in today's climate that you have to buy me one. It's just there. Thank you for the people that have donated, but I am fully aware financially it's hard. There's people I would like to buy coffees for, and you can't buy them for everyone. So if you can, no, that sounds horrible. It's just there if you want to, but no pressure. Yeah, thank you again. Thank you. I think I'm up to 6 years of doing this. 6 years? Maybe Will was 18 months when I started. He's nearly 9. So, I don't know. My maths is bad and I haven't looked at it. So I just want to do a really big thank out to all my subscribers, comments, likes. Words are really hard today. Just thank you. Thank you for being an awesome community, and keep watching me. The regulars that comment, thank you. It's always nice to read. I don't always answer back, but I do read every comment. So thank you. And I'll see you next time, whether it be in 2 weeks or my usual once a month. And happy stitching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.